Okay, let's start it. Yeah. So 7 are there till now only. Let's wait for 1 more minute. Let's see if more are joining or not. Okay, one more left. Nice. One more join. Nice. The students in this class join very late. It's almost about 4.5 minutes, and still only 7 are there. Okay, so till which question we have done from exercise 7B? Have we completed till question number 31? I hope you all are sitting with the books and copies.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yes, all of you, tell me till which question we have done.
Sir, till 31 question.
Sorry, till 31st we have done. We have to start doing question number 32. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so let's start it.
Sir, may I give you my pen?
May I give you what? May I give you what?
Pen, pen.
Pen?
Pen.
Sorry, I'm not able to understand. Your voice, your voice.
For this period.
Your voice is not clear at all. Daksh. I'm not able to understand anything. There is some network problem. Because of that, your voice is not coming clear. Okay, question 32. A man traveled 3 by 5 of his journey by train, 1 by 4 by a taxi, 1 by 8 of the journey by a bus, and the remaining 2 kilometer on foot. Remaining journey on foot, 2 kilometers. Okay, he covered on foot. That means walk करके. Okay, by walking. and you have to find what is the length of his total journey. Find the length of the total journey. So first of all, let the total journey be x. Let the total journey be x. Now this, out of the total journey, 3 by 5 of the total journey he covered on 3 by 5 of the total journey he covered by train. 3 by 5 of the total journey. Of the total journey means 3 by 5 of x. Total journey कितना है? X है. 3 by 5 of total journey means 3 by 5 upon x. Sorry, 3 by 5 into x. 3 by 5 of x. So this much journey he covered by train. Clear or not? ये train से जितना cover करा वो है. Okay. Now how much he covered by taxi? 1 by 4 of the total journey he covered by taxi. 1 by 8 of the total journey he covered by bus. Train से 3 by 5 of total journey. By taxi he covered 1 by 5, 1 by 4 of total journey, and by bus he covered 1 by 8 of the total journey. And the remaining 2 kilometers, he covered on foot. Matlab, what is the meaning? He covered on foot. That means he covered by walking the remaining 2 kilometers. Now, if I add the journey covered by train plus the journey covered by taxi plus the journey covered by bus and plus the journey covered on foot, if I add all the four, I will get the total journey covered. I will get, what is this? This is the total journey, which is x. What is the total journey? X. So this is your equation. Okay. It is simple to form the equation, but the concept should be clear in your mind that if we add all the journeys by train, by taxi, by bus, and by walking, if we add all the journeys, we will get the total journey, which is x. So this is how you can form the equation. Now it is simple to simplify the equation. So there is only one constant 2, and rest of the terms have x. So you will take all the terms to RHS. X minus 3x upon 5 minus x upon 4. This is x upon 4. 1 upon 4 of x means x upon 4 minus x upon 8. Why minus? Because we are taking the terms to RHS, so these terms will become negative. Now take the LCM in RHS. What is the LCM of all the 4 terms? It is 40. 40 is the LCM. Here the denominator is 1. 40 is the LCM. So this will be 40x minus 24x minus 8 into 3, 24 minus 10x minus 5x. So you get 2 equals to 40x minus 39x. So adding all the negative terms, you get 39x upon 40. So this is 40x minus 39x is equal to x upon 40. So this 40 when you take to LHS, it will multiply by 2. 80 kilometers is the total journey. X is equals to 80. So the total journey is of 80 kilometers. I hope it is clear. Is it clear to all of you? Done, all of you, in your copies? What? You're not going to answer? Done, all of you, please answer.
Ready.
Okay, next question, 33.
Do it. Yes, sir, do it.
Question number 33. Yeah, the question says a laborer is engaged for 20 days on the condition that he will receive rupees 120 for each day he works and will be fined for fined rupees 10 for each day he is absent. If he receives rupees 1880 in all, for how many days did he remain absent? Okay, so let me first tell you what the meaning of the question is. I hope you all have read the question. Read the question, everyone. Please read the question first.
The
So,
laborer is engaged for 20 days on the condition.
yeah, now let me explain the question. A laborer is engaged for 20 days on the condition that he will receive rupees 120 for each day he works and will be fined rupees 10 for each day he is absent. That is, okay, so there is a laborer, he is hired for 20 days. The employee means जिसने hire किया है, जो उसको पैसे देगा. that is known as employee. Sorry, employer. That is known as employer. The one who has hired is known as employer. So the employer has hired a laborer for 20 days. 20 days के भी hire किया. Now the employer told the laborer that I will pay you rupees 120 for each day. Okay, per day ke I will give you 120 rupees. So if he works for 1 day, he will get 120. If he works for 2 days, he will get rupees 240. If he works for 3 days, he will get rupees 360 and so on. So he said, if you, I will give you rupees 120 for every day. But if you remain absent for any day, any one day, if suppose you are absent, then rupees 10 will be deducted. Rupees 10 will be deducted for the days you are absent. For each day you are absent. So first thing is that if suppose the laborer is absent for 1 day, let us assume, let us take an example that the laborer is absent for 1 day. That means he went for work for how many days? Out of 20, he went for the work. He was present for 19 days. 19 days the laborer was present. 1 day he was absent. So he will get the payment of 19 days, 19 multiplied by 120, because he is getting rupees 120 for each day. So 19 multiplied by 120, this much he will get. And the 20th day, उसके तो पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे. First of all, because 1 day he was absent, he will not get the amount for that day. उसके अलावा एडिशन में क्या होगा? रुपीज 10 will be deducted. 10 रुपए और उल्टा काट लिए जाएंगे. So minus 10 हो जाएगा. Now, in the same way, if suppose the laborer was present for 18 days, अगर 18 days present था, that means he will get 18 multiplied by 120. 18 days के पैसे मिल जाएंगे. 18 multiplied by 120. And now he was absent for 2 days. This means उसके 20 rupees कम हो जाएंगे. Minus 20 हो जाएगा. तो 10 एक दिन के और 2 दिन के कितने हुए? 20. Okay, so in the same manner, the payment is done for the laborer. Now, in this question, it is given that finally he gets rupees 1,880 in the end. Total उसको जो finally मिला वो 1,880 rupees मिले. You have to tell that for how many days the laborer was absent. This you have to find out. Okay. So let's start doing it.
Let the absent days be X.
Let the number of days the laborer was present be X. Present वाले days हम X मान लेते हैं. Let the laborer be present for X days. Present for X days. He was present for X days, so he was absent for
बंद कर दी बेटा
20 minus X days. He was absent. Is it clear? Out of 20 days, the laborer was present for X days. Out of 20 X days he was present. That means how many days he was absent? 20 minus X. This is how you will find कितने days बचे उसके. Out of 20 कितने days और बचे? X days he was. कितने days बचे? 20 minus X days. So 20 minus X days he was absent. Now, how will he get the amount? उसका total
20
amount.
minus X.
Let us calculate the total amount. He will get 120 rupees for X days. So
120 into 20 minus X.
120 for 1 day. That means for X days 120 into X. Because he was present for X days. हमने X days present माना है बेटा. Agree? Agree? We have assumed that he was present for X days. So for 120 rupees for 1 day and for x days 120 into x. And now minus how many days he was absent? He was absent for 20 minus x days. He was absent. And if he is absent for 1 day, 10 rupees are deducted. If he is absent for 20 minus x days, how many rupees will be deducted? 20 minus x multiplied by 10.
Sir,
Here is the minus of it.
sir,
Yes.
sir, what is written? 120 multiplied by x.
Yes. 120 multiplied by x minus 20 minus x days he was absent और जितने दिन absent था उसके 10 rupees के हिसाब से deduct होंगे. Deduct होने का मतलब क्या है? Minus. That is why we are subtracting this amount. If he is absent,
Sir,
if he is absent for 1 day, 10 rupees are deducted. If he is absent for 1 day, 10 rupees are deducted. If he is absent for 20 minus x days, 20 minus into x, 20 minus x into 10. These much, so this much amount will be deducted. यानी कि minus हो जाएगा. Now this total amount जो हमने उसका calculate किया, this is given 1,880 rupees. This total amount is already given 1,880. Let us solve the equation. 120x minus 20 into 10 is 200. Minus into minus makes it plus. 10 into x is 10x. Plus 10x. Okay. Equals to 1880. 120x plus 10x is 130x. 200 you will take to RHS. It becomes 2080. X is equals to 2080 upon 13. Sorry, 130. So x is equal to 16. The value of x is 16. That means the laborer was present for 16 days. He was present for 16 days because हमने present वाले days x माने. In the question, what they are asking how many days he was absent. How many days he was absent? This you have to find out. So number of days he was absent. कितना है? 20 minus x. 20 minus x, that means 20 minus 16. 4 days he was absent. 4 days the laborer was absent. You can do this question in another method. If you assume that he was absent for x days, आप ऐसे भी assume कर सकते हैं उल्टा. x days present की जगह आप अगर x days absent मान लें, in that manner also you can do the question. Clear? Note down the question.
sir, 4 days he absent.
4 days he was absent. Done this all of you? Shall we move forward now with the next question? Okay, question number 34. Okay, I want you all to switch on your videos, everyone. Switch on your videos. Dhruv Bhojwani, switch on your video. Agrim, keep your video on. If your video is not on, you will be marked absent. And if you are not answering, then also you will be marked absent.
सर आपने
If you are not answering and not keeping your video on, you will be marked absent.
No, I answer it, sir.
Uzair, keep your video on. Daksh Bhardwaj, keep your video on. Anav Gangwar, keep your video on. Uzair and Daksh Bhardwaj, switch on your videos. Next question, number 34. Hari Babu left 1/3 of his property to his son. 1/4,
Sister, daughter, and son.
and 1/4 to his daughter, and the remainder
18,000.
18,000. That means 18,000 for his wife. Now, what was the worth of the total property? So, first of all, let the total property be X. Very similar to question number 32. Exactly same concept is there. Let the total property be X. Let us assume that the total property is X. Now, 1/3 of the total property, 1/3 of the total property, he gave to his son. He left for his son. 1/4 of the total property he left for his daughter. 1/4 of the total property is X. 1/4 of total property, that is X. So 1/4 of X. 1/4 of the total property. And the remaining, how much is remaining? It is given in the book. 18,000 is remaining amount. The remaining 18,000 he left for his wife. Remaining 80,000 he left for his wife. So the amount, the total property out of the total property, 1/3 he gave for his son, 1/4 for daughter, and 18,000 rupees for the wife. If I add the amount of all the three, son plus daughter plus wife, तीनों का अगर मैं ऐड कर देता हूँ, I will get the total property. Am I right or not? The total property, which is X. Son का amount plus daughter का amount plus wife का amount. If I add all the three, I will get the total property. Okay. Now the equation is this. Let us solve the equation. Very simple equation this is. X minus x upon 3 minus x upon 4. So the denominator is 1 in this case. Let's take the LCM.
LCM 12.
That LCM is 12. 12x minus 4x minus
X.
Sir, my answer is coming.
43,200.
correct answer.
Yes, sir, it's correct.
5x upon 12. So 18,000 into 12 upon 5 is equal to x. So what is the value of the total property? It is 43,000
43,200.
Yes, sir.
is total property of Abhimanyu. 43,200 is the total property.
Sir, because a hint is given here, sir, I take the help of hint.
Note down the question. Done it, all of you?
Yes, sir. So I have done 35 also. So the answer of 35 is 100.
So how many of you have your siblings studying in the school in SR only?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How many of you have your siblings studying in SR only? Agreed? If brother sister is there in SR?
Sir,
No, sir. Sir, my brother is
Naitik, your brother is there. Which class?
Yes, sir.
Which class?
Sir, third class.
Acha. And Anav Gangwar, your brother is he was there in the school. Anav Gangwar, Mr.
Yes, sir. I was there.
Abhishek.
Sir, now it is not.
He is passed out now. He was
Yes,
there.
sir. He is doing BTech.
BTech from where?
Sir, Noida.
Noida. He has taken admission.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, CA in CS.
Yes, computer science.
Yes, sir.
And what about Saujanya and Saubhagya? What are they
Sir,
doing?
sir, Saubhag want to take admission with Abhishek Bhaiya. So, but their parents are saying no for that.
Acha. And Saujanya?
Sir, he is taking in Bareilly only.
Both of them.
Yes, sir. सर उनके पेरेंट्स नहीं मान रहे एडमिशन लेने के लिए बाहर.
Okay. And Fazil, you have any brother or sister in the school?
Sir, there was some one brother, sir. Its name is Subhan, sir. Sir, he fails in class third only.
Okay.